Hey guys, Cam here. Today we got a Procolored F8. I know it looks a little bit different than your F8. If you start up alright and it can sort of like print, quote unquote print, but however there's no color coming out. Everything's normal except you only get a blank prints. First we want to check if the printhead is clogged. It could be possible all the nozzles are clogged. So we hold down this ink button until we hear the printer start doing the cleaning. When do the cleaning, you're going to see the ink coming out from the waste tube. I took the unit apart so you can see the ink moving there. For yours, you just pay attention to the ink tube and you're going to see the ink come out that way. Don't do just one, do a couple of them because the ink may be from the previous print. However, if it's not clogged, you're going to see a lot of ink like this, lots of ink coming out. So you know that your printhead is not clogged. So don't do the unclogging. The unclogging will not help you. It could be the printhead fuse on the mainboard. For this printer, the mainboard is easily accessible. So you just remove the screws from the left panel. The one facing you is the mainboard. You don't even have to take the mainboard out to test it. We took it out because we know F1 is burned. Also, something else needs investigation. You can see here it looks like something is melting. We have to desolder those components to measure it. That's not the fuse. Fuse is right here. Let me blow it up. It's a little bit above the region that we observe something's melted. It makes sense that at some point of time there's a really high current go through this line. Okay, let's test it. You can get a cheap multimeter, any multimeter for this. If the fuse is good, you're going to hear beep, which this fuse is not good anymore.
Touch those just to make sure that it is.
Yeah, definitely that fuse. So we need to replace this fuse. We go to BCH Technologies.com and we can type in F1 in the search bar and do a search. It is this one, the green thing. It says F1 fuse. Oh, by the way, this listing is only for one fuse. If you get F1, F2, and F3, just order 3 fuses. If you get 2 fuses, order 2. This is how small they are. They're tiny. Here you're looking at 4 or 5 fuses. So they come in this little envelope. You have to dig it out. If you're not comfortable doing that, you can also send your mainboard to us. And not only we replace fuse, we're going to totally evaluate the whole board and fix whatever we can find. And we'll also test it, make sure it's good. To do that, just go to bchtechnologies.com and go home and the printer repair. One is whole printer, another one is just the mainboard. So you just click the mainboard and you have the instruction how to send your mainboard in. After we remove the old fuse, we're going to use solder wick to clean up the board a little bit. Then we'll heat up the one side of the connector and push the fuse in. And then we'll just solder the other side. And put it back, you're ready to roll. We're not ready to roll because we have to test all those components and make sure they're right. It looks like there's transistor they are burned. Anyway, so I hope only problem you have is the F1 fuse. Otherwise, you probably better just send it back to us and we'll take a look. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Visit at bchtechnologies.com or locally at Greensboro, North Carolina. Cheers.